Girl, I can't lie.
Why do my edges look like that? I am never doing this eyeliner look ever again in my life. Like, this is so ugly. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have not filmed in a minute, I know. Today's video is actually going to be a Nike shoe review sponsored by Nike. I'm kidding, I wish. So I have been wearing Nikes for as long as I can remember. I got these. This is what the box looks like. And then inside, you got the tissue, the wrapper or whatever, and these are the shoes. It's actually retailed from the Foot Locker website. They actually retail for around $145 or something like that. And plus taxes and everything, I think my total came to $165, which isn't that bad. There are people out here buying shoes for $300, $400. So I mean, it's not that bad of a price. But yeah. So this is what the shoe looks like. Right off the bat, it looks very similar to the Air Maxes, but they're not. There's a lot of differences. So basically with these Jesters, they have like this really cool tag over here. So I believe with the Air Force Ones, the tag actually goes like on the tongue of the shoe. It's supposed to go over here. But that wasn't the case for these shoes. So they actually put the tag over here, which is really cool. And you see how the Nike swoosh is like overlaying the sole? And then you have like these perforated dots over here. That's where the actual Nike swoosh goes on the Air Force Ones. But with these ones, you have this, and then you have like the Nike sign down here as well, which I think is really cool. The Air Maxes are pretty chunky, like they're really blocky, chunky, and heavy. These ones are so light when I put them on. Another thing I want to mention is how soft they are to walk in. Like, if anyone that has Roche, you know what comfortable shoes feel like. These ones are so comfy. Like, when I put them on, I felt like I was walking on, like, you know, the clouds. Here's the sole. It actually says that it was engineered for all day, everyday comfort, which explains why they're so comfortable to walk in. The Air Force Ones, you know how they have like the silver label over here in the middle of the shoe? With these ones, it's not silver, it's white, which isn't that big of a deal. But with the Air Force Ones, I kind of liked how that like silver label stood out when you wore them. I feel like that was one detail that really popped, or that really stood out when you wore them. But that isn't the case with these shoes, which isn't that big of a deal. I still think they look pretty cool. I mean, this does enough standing out on its own, so I'm not complaining. So yeah, these shoes are pretty cool. One thing I want to mention though is compared to the Air Force Ones, when I first tried these on, I was like, oh, these are not as, you know, chunky. Like the sole is not as chunky compared to the Air Force Ones. When you're looking at it, it doesn't look like that much of a difference, but I think because of the black sole at the bottom, it kind of looks slimmer. It gives like, so when you try them on, basically the sole does not look as thick, and I think that's just the effect the black sole has. It gives the sole like a thinner appearance, if that makes any sense whatsoever. You guys are probably like, what's the real talking about? But that's one thing I do want to say is, don't buy shoes just because it's in right now or because everyone else is wearing them. If you know that you're not going to be able to pull them off, or if you know you're not that big of a fan of them, why spend so much money on something that you don't really love? You know what I mean? And that's kind of why I leaned more towards these shoes than the 97s, because they're not really my style. I feel like I have more of like a minimalistic type sense, fashion sense, which is why I went for the ordinary black and white ones. I will be posting more in the future, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this review. I will definitely be doing more shoe reviews on my channel, just because I don't want to just be doing makeup. That's boring to me. Makeup is not boring, but I mean, like, that's not who I am. There's more to me than makeup. Anyways, thanks for watching my video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. I will be posting more often, and you will see me soon. Bye.